All right, guys. So one of my guys in the Patreon gang, he's part of my, he's one of my Patreon supporters. Asked me why he kept meeting women who show interest, but then the next day they lose interest. You see what I'm saying? So we're gonna find out why that is, and how to ensure that you meet high interested women. All right, because once you watch this video, you'll understand the mistake that you're making. A lot of times the mistake that you're making isn't even technical. The mistake you're making really isn't how you're talking to them, but pretty much where you're meeting them and the type of woman that she is. Those are the two things that has a lot to do why women lose interest instantly. So let's find out. All right, guys, so the first reason my guy is meeting low interest women and not high interest women is honestly where he's meeting them. In all honesty, is where he's meeting them. Look, as convenient as Tinder is, as convenient as online dating sites are, it causes you to naturally meet women who are low interest. And the reason why they're low interest is because there's a lot of options. When you have a lot of options, you naturally don't value the options that's in front of you, simply because it's just so many options. The fewer options, the more you take the options that are in front of you seriously, right? So that's the first one. And with that, I'll be honest with you, man. When it comes to women meeting online and on the streets or even in the clubs, they're just naturally gonna be low interest. Naturally gonna be low interest. Not naturally, but they're naturally gonna be just that same woman. If you would have met that woman at school and she would have gotten to know you slowly, or at work and she would have gotten to know you slowly, she would have never flaked. She just wouldn't have never flaked, right? So look, me saying this, we are assuming that you're acting in a masculine way. We are assuming that you're not acting like a goddamn goofball. You see what I'm saying? We're assuming that. So we're not saying that you can act any way and get these results. We're just assuming right now that you're doing what you're supposed to do. You're doing everything right, but yet you're meeting these low interest women. It's simple. You're just meeting them in the wrong place. Simple as that. You're meeting that woman, that same woman who would have had like a 9 interest in you. If you meet her in the streets, if you meet her at a club or Tinder, that same woman will go down to maybe like a 7. Like it's fucked up, but context matters when you meet women. You see, the best way to meet women is in tribes. I always talk about this. In tribes, it's ingratiating yourself in a place, creating your own tribe or joining a tribe, and then excelling at that tribe, not by trying to be the best one in that place, but by being the hardest worker, but by being the most dedicated, but by providing the most value, but by offering your services for the sake of the group, and slowly getting to know women like that. So rather than putting all of your efforts to the clubs, rather than putting all your efforts to Tinder, like, minimize that effort and put more effort into joining a community. And because my people, that is how women naturally met men in the past. Women will meet you if you're a high value guy. That's how you can meet women in the clubs or on Tinder and keep it. Even high value guys don't keep women interested, right? Actually, I'm a little wrong about that. I'm a little wrong, right? But you see what I'm saying? So it's all where you find them. So if you're finding these women in at clubs, I can promise you, man, you're gonna get interested in women, but you're gonna go through a lot of flakes. But that's why a lot of dudes who are nerdy as shit, that's why some of them get girlfriends. Simply because they're meeting women at their job, at school, right? Simple as that. That's why the women fall in love with their bosses. He's part of the tribe. He's the leader of the tribe. He's the best at what he does, right? And they slowly get to know their boss, and they get nervous around their boss, right? They feel that intimidating aspect. That is what you want to. That is what you want to have, right? Assuming that you guys are acting in a masculine way, that is the kind of effect you want to have, right? So that's the first reason. It's because you're just meeting women at bars and clubs, and there's nothing wrong with that. You could do that, but let's lower our expectations. Some of those women are just going to be just lower interest, and it has nothing to do with your worth as a person. If that same woman would have met you and slowly gotten to know you at a club, or at a school, or at any activity that requires you guys to expose yourself and to know each other in a long-term basis, like being part of a salsa club, it would have been completely different, right? So let's talk about the second reason. And this second reason, my dude, this second reason has nothing to do with you. Let's find out. The second reason why you're meeting low interest women and why you're not getting that high interest, again, this one has nothing to do with you. It's because they're not over their ex. You haven't figured out that she's talking to you because she's not over her ex. Honestly, a lot of women have a hard time being dumped. When a woman gets dumped, that woman, like, is almost like a string that she hasn't cut off yet. You see what I'm saying? A lot of the times you're with a woman and she's just thinking about her ex. And what's funny is that you'll notice that because you look similar to her ex, right? Or she just got out of a relationship and that's why when you meet women online, those women online, a lot of them are taking breaks from their man. So it's not like you're doing something wrong. It's just that bitch is taking a break from her man and you think that she's single. Motherfucker, she's not single. She's in the gray area. She's in the gray area. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like always, little girl fell. Let's look at this. Little girl fell. Oh, oops, sorry. Oops, I'm sorry for that little girl for that fall. Right? So you want to find out if she's over her ex. So how do you do that? Just ask her these questions, man. Just say, when was your last relationship? If that chick tells you her last relationship was last... Little girl. If that chick tells you that she got dumped, if she tells you that she got dumped, if she tells you that he cheated on her, if she tells you that she had a long on and off relationship, if she tells you that if when you tell her about the relationship, she looks down and like acts sad, or like she calls her ex an asshole, or like, you know what I'm saying, like she has negative emotions towards her ex, my dude, most likely she's not over her ex. In fact, ask her. And don't be judgmental. Just say, by the way, are you over her? Just try to ask her in a way that's not direct. What I'm trying to say, the reason why is because I even ask women this. I'm like, so when was your last relationship? It was last week. Oh, really? Did he cheat on you? Like, how did it end? Don't lie to me, man. I got dumped once, so don't lie to me. Like, I got dumped. There's nothing wrong with that. You gotta make her feel like being dumped and thrown to the curb is no big deal, all right? And this is something that I actually talked with one of my one-on-one clients, right? Like, he was part of my monthly coaching where I coach you for a month, I mentor you for a month, and he was with this girl who just wasn't showing too much interest. And I was like, you know what, bro? Next time you talk to her, ask her. You know, I sent them this voice text, right? Because you could have access to me for a whole month. I sent her the voice text. I was like, yo, bro, just ask her what happened with her ex. Just talk to her about her ex. My dude, he started asking her, and he realized that this chick almost fucking teared up. This chick was not over her ex. So I told her, look, bro, I'll be honest with you, she's not over her ex. You gotta fucking let that go. Let that bitch go. Fucking dump her. Dump her. I'm sorry, like, not dump her, but keep your distance. Completely keep your distance, because that woman, when she's with you, she's gonna be thinking about her ex. And the more you try to be sweet, the more she'll remember the fucked upness her ex did, and that pain will make her say, I wish he was nice. I wish my ex was as nice as he is. And it's not that'll make you look nice, it just will make her ex look better. It's fucked up, it's crazy, but that's just how it is, guys. So be careful with women who are not over their exes. That is a big reason why they're acting low interest, and it has nothing to do with you. All right, so yeah, it was actually 2, not 3, okay? And those are the top 2 reasons why you meet women and they appear to be interested and they lose interest. A lot of times it has nothing to do with you, but simply where you're getting them. It's like when I used to be a web designer. Usually most of the clients that I had were ass, but not because I wasn't a good web designer, but because I was meeting my clients, I was meeting them on Craigslist. As soon as I started going to places like networking events and stuff like that, that's where I started meeting high value clients, right? So it is the same thing, you see. So it's kind of like, the reason why I made this is because I want you guys to it's a mystery why, if you just keep meeting women in online dating or in game, like, and you're not that good at it, you're gonna struggle. I mean, you're gonna start doubting yourself, right? And so this is more of a video to encourage you guys, go out there and meet women out there, right? Start like diversify where you meet them, and set a realistic standard, like a realistic expectation as to like how and where, and a realistic expectation, because if you don't have a realistic expectation, you're gonna feel pretty bad about yourself, and a lot of it is not your fault, guys, right? A big part it is, but there's an element that's not your fault, right? And that element is simply where you're choosing to meet these women. And it's just so easy to go outside in the streets or to hop on the internet and have some hope. And and a lot of the times when these guys have a lot of options with women, they have no idea why they do. They think it's because of their own charm. And that could be true too. You know, that's also true. But the biggest reason is because they're meeting women at their job. They're meeting women at their school. They're good at what they do. So make it your effort. Put all of your energy, put all of your focus onto meeting women in situations where you can meet them and get to know them over time. Without a motherfucking doubt, you're gonna find a woman who's gonna like you for a long time. Like you're gonna find a woman who's not gonna flake on you as much. You see, they don't, these women that you meet in the streets, in game or in online dating, you don't know them that well. You don't know their history. But when you meet them through your friends, when you meet them through your social circle, when you meet them through school and work, and you slowly get to know them, right? And you maintain your masculinity, you're practicing your craft, you're on the path to mastery, they're gonna be attracted to you over time. And let's play that long game, the overtime game, all right? All right, guys. If you guys have any questions, if you guys want me to make a video about it, become Patreon supporters, become part of the Patreon gang, you know, support this channel, and let's keep this going, guys, and stay corona free, guys, okay? This is not the time to meet, I'm not, okay, this is not the time to meet women, okay? So, and yeah, guys, what else is there? Is there any announcement that I need to make? Well, the announcement that I'm making is that I'm minimizing the amount of videos that I'm making on a weekly basis, so you guys will notice it, because again, I'm posting more of my videos on Patreon, all right? So that's why I'm not gonna make as many videos on this and put it on Patreon instead, okay? Because that's where most of my content's gonna be from now on. All right, guys, be safe, stay corona free, and have a good day. Deuces, motherfuckers.
Ladies and gentlemen, wouldn't you love to have exclusive videos that I don't post on YouTube? Wouldn't you love to be able to ask me any question and I make a video based on that? Wouldn't you love to have exclusive courses, exclusive seminars that I'll be posting on Patreon from time to time, and I will not be posting on YouTube? Wouldn't you like to know about that? Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I want you guys to check out my new Patreon account, Mindful Attraction. Become part of the Mindful Gang. Become part of the movement, wherein I will be teaching you guys some dark psychological tactics, obviously, which is what makes me unique, to be quite honest with you. But also, I'll be answering a lot of your questions. These videos are based on the live streams that I'll be having. I'll be posting these kind of videos. I'll be posting full live streams and the audio version of it so that you could download it yourself, right? As you can see, these videos are not on YouTube, and nor will they ever be on YouTube, because this is only for the exclusive Patreon gang. That's right, for the Patreon gang, ladies and gentlemen, right? So there are a few tiers for this one. You got the freeloader, no more. In general, you become a Patreon gang. All right, you become a Patreon gang by just donating $1, right? After that, you get the purposeful gang, right, where you get exclusive access to all of the video, right? And after that, you got the Mindful Gang, ladies and gentlemen, where I'll put your name as credits in every one of my videos and access to all the videos, right? After that, you got the Like a Boss, where not only do you get my gratitude, not only do you get access to the video and credits, but also you get to ask one question, people. Okay, you get to ask one question per month, right? And I'll make a video based on it, and I'll thank you and pray for you. First of all, I'll pray for everybody. Okay, I pray. I'm not putting prayer as something that you gotta pay for. All right, the Lord would not be happy if I did that. After that, you become the mindful master, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, the mindful master, and in that, I'll personally draw a portrait of you. That's right, people. A portrait of you. If you want to see how my portraits look like, you'll see it right now. I'll personally draw a portrait of you, right? And I'll send it to you, okay? Now, all of this is for people who want to support the channel. For people who one day this channel will close one day. I'm not gonna lie, people. YouTube will one day close this channel. But this is for people who want to support it, who want to become part of the movement, who wanna learn about people who get manipulated, who want to avoid manipulation, who want to get that guided chase. No matter who you are, there's a video for you in here. All right. Now go in there. I'll see you inside. Send me a message. I'll read it and I'll respond to you. Okay. See you guys inside. Bye-bye.